I don't have too many of the You're Invited to Mary-Kate and Ashley's series to watch. Um, there are only a few left that I haven't seen, and as we come towards the end, I finally decided to watch Hawaiian Beach Party. And one of the reasons why I've left this until quite late down the line is because it appealed to me. The one I watched previously was their Camp Out Party. It didn't appeal to me in terms of the subject matter, and that's the same here. Basically, it's because I don't like hot weather, and the thought of going to Hawaii, although it would be a very interesting experience, it would have to be on their coldest day of the year. This one is partly interesting in some ways. We have some good songs. The setting doesn't interest me, but some of the actual action does. So, this one was released in 1996. They would have been about 10 years old, maybe a bit younger when it was filmed. And they are planning a party. They decide to have a Hawaiian beach party, because if you're planning a party, why not plan it in a different state? And it starts off with them singing a song called We Need a Vacation. And this is actually quite an emotional song, because they're singing about how being a kid is actually harder than you think. And there was one line, I can't remember the words exactly, but it was basically, we're at school all day, and then we come home and have to do chores. And obviously it's slightly different for them. They were at work all day, then probably had to come home and do schoolwork, or had to do schoolwork on set. Which is, I never thought about that before, that children have to go to school and then come home, do their chores, do their homework. I mean, I was a child once, obviously, but I didn't really have that many chores, and I was a nerd who liked doing homework. But them singing about needing a vacation from the tough childhood is, they were worked to the bone. And I'm sure they enjoyed a lot of it, but it must have been challenging a lot of the time. So in that sense, it's quite raw having them singing this song, particularly when they were basically at the height of their fame at this point. It's a good song. I like the choreography, nothing too fancy, but decent enough. Then we get one that's a tongue twister, and it's Wild, Wet, Wacky, Wonderful World. Obviously, they are at the beach at this point, and they're singing this song. And it's quite catchy. When I watched it, I thought, yeah, this is quite engaging. It's all about being by the water. There's a line when they're talking about their cute bathing suits, which I find a little bit disturbing. But it's good fun. It's fine. There's nothing about it that I found was particularly troubling. There was nothing that I found was particularly amazing either. Very much just middle ground. The third song I liked quite a bit, and this is Sand, Sand, Glorious Sand. And they're basically saying that a beach wouldn't be a beach without sand. And they've definitely recycled, or maybe it's the other way on. No, it's the other way on. There are some dance moves in this that repeat themselves in Ice Cream Crazy in the 1999 costume party. So that was quite fun to see. I like this. It's nice. It's, I don't have too many strong opinions about this one. If you listen to some of my other ramblings about these, there are some songs that I really love. But with this one, I found that none of the songs were bad. None of them I thought were dull. But none of them are particularly wow. The last song is I'd Rather Be Surfing. Actually, this one, when I say the words I'd rather be surfing, I can hear Mary-Kate and Ashley singing I'd Rather Be Surfing. So that one's definitely stuck in my head. Although I do always want to say Surfing USA immediately afterwards. This one actually shows them surfing, believe it or not. And I didn't know they could surf. I'm pretty sure they surf in at least one of their films, but for whatever reason, it still surprised me. And it made me realise, flipping this with my first remark about them singing They Need a Vacation, it made me think about how many opportunities in life and things they got to experience that not just children of their age, but literally most people would never get to see. Yes, they were worked to the bone. It's now nice that they actually have been able to take a step back from that limelight, take their careers in a direction that they want, and they've still got the memories of all those experiences. So I think in a way they've now got the best of both worlds, but I'm sure there are times when they wish they maybe could have been worked a little less hard. but it's a good song. It's a catchy song. I really like the footage of them surfing. It's quite engaging. So, Hawaiian Beach Party is definitely not my favourite from the series. In fact, I'd say it's probably my second least favourite so far, with my least favourite being the camp out party, purely because the subject matter does not interest me at all. I will not camp ever. As I said, I only have a couple more left. Christmas party, Christmas party, ballet party, and school dance party, I believe. So, looking forward to watching those. Kind of glad I didn't see these as a child, because I now get to enjoy them fresh, and I'm having a lot of fun with these. If you've got a favourite, let me know. Not sure which one I'm going to watch next. Maybe Christmas Party. They all sound quite appealing. Either way, looking forward to it. We'll probably give this one a rewatch again at some point.